I launched my business automation development agency in 2024 for three critical reasons. And today I'm going to share why I took that leap and what it could mean for the future of small businesses everywhere. My name is Patrick, and I am the founder of Univium, a business automation development agency. And if you're a small business owner or have ever thought about starting a business, then you already know that there can be a long list of pros and cons when it comes to deciding to take that leap and start your own business. And I would say the first reason I chose to start my business last year is because I think it's never been as easy as it is now to actually start a business. With where technology stands today, you can contact anyone at the press of a button. You can advertise and market on social media for absolutely free. And there's countless free platforms, systems, and softwares out there that you can use to provide value to others. And so that's not to say that starting a business is easy. In fact, it's probably the most challenging thing that I've ever done, and I know that's the case for many others. However, where things stand today, I genuinely believe it's never been as easy to start a business as it is right now. In addition to that, I think with the advancements in AI and technology and where things are heading, I honestly don't know if it's always going to be this easy. I honestly think it could very likely get even more difficult in the near future. And so that's really what pushed me to start last year. I already had my why. The only question I had was when. And so this first reason, that's why I chose to launch it last year. Now, in regards to the second reason that I chose to launch my business and why I chose to do what I do is because I love automation. I've been automating various aspects of my life for as long as I can remember. I'd say some early examples would be in high school playing video games and automating stuff within the game. And right out of high school, my first job was working as an assistant property manager. Then I worked my way up. But it was a smaller company, and we had a lot to do with very little time and very little resources to get everything done. And so that pressure is really what drove me to focus on innovation over everything else and focus on what can we automate to save more time and do more and do it better without having to use up more resources and that sort of thing. And so I'd say that was really the crux and the starting point of my automation journey. It was during that job that I realized that I had a passion for automation, and since then I've been learning, growing, developing, and automating all aspects of my life and for the companies that I've worked for up until now. And I foresee myself doing that for a long time. And I think that passion, enjoyment that I get from automating various different tasks, processes, or whatever it is, really what allows me to do an excellent job with the businesses and companies that I work with. So it's definitely one of the strong reasons that was factored into my decision last year. I would say the third reason that I chose to launch my agency last year is because I believe there's about to be a large boom in the success and growth of small businesses. It's no secret that AI and tech are both advancing at a very rapid pace, and I believe that technology and AI are going to allow small businesses to grow and expand their operations at a rate that we've never seen before. And I think it's going to allow small businesses to compete with larger corporations and businesses in a way they've never been able to compete before. And that is really one of the reasons I chose to do my business now, is because I want to be part of that movement and really help small businesses grow and succeed in that aspect. There's genuinely nothing I enjoy more than seeing a small business grow and succeed. And I think that is for a couple different reasons. There's just such a unique aspect to small businesses and the passion and motivation of the business owners to provide value in a way that so many others aren't willing or able to provide. And I think that we're going to be able to help small businesses really grow and expand their operations so that they can provide that value to a larger number and larger quantity of people. And I think it's just going to have such a huge positive impact on the world today. Now, there's a lot of work that goes into that, and it's definitely not an easy road ahead, but I think it's a worthy one, and that's definitely one of the reasons I chose to launch my agency. So yeah, I would say that those are the three primary reasons I chose to launch my business last year. Obviously, there are many many more factors and aspects that I took into consideration before doing so, but those are just some of the primary ones. And so I'm continuing to automate various aspects of businesses every day. So if you have any questions or need any help, anything automation related or otherwise, just leave a comment and let me know. Thank you. Take care.